Welcome back, everybody. After a little bit of time away, we're back with Breaking the Big Three with Santa Clara. We're finally down to that crunch time of the season. Have we managed to make up the deficit? Have we played those games in hand? Have we converted them into points? Let's find out. Welcome back, everybody. Dodgy Gamer here. Final episode of Season 3 today. Finally, we've got here. Got lots of catching up to do, plenty of league results to report on, but before we get into that, if you could do me a favour, just go down, hit that like button on this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Help me get closer to 1k, drop a comment, any interaction, remember, really helps YouTube pick up and recommend these videos. Anyway, it's crunch time in Season 3. We've got 3 games of the season left. We've gone through this marathon stretch of playing twice a week, pretty much every week since January, thanks to the Qatar 2022 World Cup, which, I might add, none of my players were involved in. We play Benfica today. You see, we've clawed our way up to 5th in the table. We play Chavez and Penafiel in our remaining 2 games, all games at home. So we've got a chance to meet that pre-season expectation of qualifying for Europe through our league position. Now, top 6 does qualify. I want 5th though. I want 5th because the Portuguese Cup final, Sporting, are going to play Farense, who are currently down in the relegation zone now. Sporting have already secured qualification for the Champions League next season, which means Farense are going to take one of those European spots, which means we probably need to be getting 5th to guarantee European action next season. Now, we are 5th, but it's been one hell of a ride to get there. Last time you were with us, we had this Portuguese Cup semi-final where we were knocked out on away goals by Sporting Lisbon. We played Sporting Lisbon a few days later in the league, and we lost 2-1. And if I bring that up, what happened? Would you believe it? We conceded a penalty in the 90th minute, which enabled them to win a match which was on its way to being a draw. Absolutely unbelievable that 2 games in a row, in just spaced a few days apart, penalty for Sporting late on settles it. We then went on this, it's one of those strange things with FM. It was an unbeaten run which spanned some 8 games, but as you can see here, only 2 of those were actually wins. Way too many draws. And because we, as you might remember from previous episode, we were so far behind the rest of the league in terms of numbers of games played. We were in the bottom 3. Not because we'd been terrible all season, although our form hadn't been great, certainly not up to the level of last season, but because we'd played up to 10 games fewer than some of the other teams in the league. Okay, some teams we'd only played 3 or 4 games fewer than them, but a lot of them we played 8, 9 or 10 games fewer at that stage, so we were languishing in the bottom 3. What started to happen here in this run of draws, and then we had the defeat to Braga as well, is the media started to pick up on this. They started to say in the press conferences, you're in the relegation zone, you're underperforming this season. Why are you doing so badly? Why are you so far behind the European places? And I was saying, well, we're 15 points off the European places, but we've got 10 games in hand on the team that's in 6th at the moment, so, we can make that up. But too many draws. I think it was just getting to the players that, we were in this position. They kept calling me in. They wanted team meetings all the time about keeping our morale up. And it was all, there just wasn't the option to say, guys, we've got so many games in hand, we're going to rise up the table. Anyway, key turning point in the season was this 4-2 victory over Braga. So we were away to them. We scored early on. They equalised immediately, but then we ran away with it. This is Ryan Gold with that early goal, Santana with a brace, And Glauber, our young prospect from our first youth intake, he made it 4-1. They did pull it back to 4-2, but that was a fantastic win. And away from home, especially as at the time that game was played, we were in, I think, 13th or 14th place. Braga were 5th, and we've now really closed the gap down on them. We then went on a mini winning run, scoring quite freely as well. We beat Chavez, we beat Maritimo by quite handy scorelines, and Maritimo are another one of those teams battling for that final European place. Then we had a little bit of a blip. That's the only way to describe it. Academia, we played them away, but they were not in good form at the time. We were, but somehow we conspired to lose that game. But then, another turning point in our season. We went away to Benfica, who was second at the time this game was played, and somehow we pulled a win out of the bag. We got a bit of luck. We got an own goal, then a penalty. Of course, Benfica dominated the first half, but the own goal and the penalty gave us a 2-goal lead. They did pull one back. We had a few scares late on, but then Carlos Jr. came up with the late goal. 3-1 win. You'll see there we switched to a 4-4-2 formation, and that switch paid off big time. But then again, a little bit of inconsistency that we could then only manage a 2-2 draw away to Vitória de Guimarães. That was a team that we really needed to beat. But then we put together another mini winning run. We beat Farense, we beat Penafiel, we beat Portimonense. Now, we should have beaten all three of those because they are mid-table or relegation threatened. In fact, Penafiel were relegated after losing to us. So that brings us to these final 3 games of the season. And if I bring up the table, like I said, I'm targeting 5th. Now, we are level on points at the moment with Braga. The good news is that our win over them, that 4-2 win, puts the head-to-head results in our favour. So that's why we're above them now. They've already played. I think it was last night. They played the Tuesday night game against Porto, and they lost, which was massive for us. But we've got Benfica. We're at home. Benfica, I think, are pretty much out of the title race. Mathematically, they could still win it, but I think now it's come down to Porto and Sporting this year. So, they're not really in danger of losing that 3rd place either. So, I'm hoping they're going to take the game a little bit lightly. If we can get at least a point, that's going to be good. Right, so this is how we're lining up today. Ferreira in goal, Afonso and Villanueva is the centre-back pairing, Juanola and Lucas in the full-back positions. Mansur has been out injured. He has now recovered, but just a couple of days ago, so he's not match fit. So Lucas has deputised pretty well. He keeps his place. Toubé and Gold in the centre of the park. Rashid is being rested today after a run of games, but all these guys have been in good form. Costina in the attacking midfield role. Jean-Patrick on the left. Carlos Jr., a bit strange for him, but he's going to be pulled out on the right just because Jean-Patrick's been one of our form players recently. Thiago Santana up front all week. The coaches have been telling me he needs a rest, drop him from the next game. But I just gave him a day off training, but, we can't drop our guy who scored 30 goals this season when we're playing Benfica at home. So I'm taking a bit of a risk going with that positive formation, but, I think we're at home, so let's go for it. As I've said, they could potentially, be thinking we're not going to win the title, we're secure in 2nd place, so maybe they'll have their foot off the gas a little bit today. We will find out. Hopefully this does not backfire on me, but we've still got that safety net that even if we lose, we will be ahead of Braga on head-to-head results. And then we've got 2 easy games, or at least easy on paper, games to finish. Chavez, who are down near the bottom but are not in danger of the drop. They are mathematically safe, so nothing to play for them. And Penafiel, who have already been relegated, so hopefully that'll be 6 easy points. But you never know in a game of football manager. Here come Benfica now. They've had the early play. They might be taking this seriously, thinking, we're not going to give up on the title until we're mathematically out of it. But, we'll see. Always a tough team to play. Jean-Patrick dispossesses Wagyu briefly, but it's still Benfica with the ball, putting the pressure on. It looks like this is not going to be a Santa Clara counter-attack, unfortunately. Oh, way too much time on the ball in the middle of the box there for Ramos. Luckily, we're able to clear it. I'm going to demand more so we can start to turn the pressure up. Well, I demanded more and I got nothing. No more highlights to the end of that half. Benfica have been the better team. It has to be agreed. But at least, we've played a tight defence. We've kept ourselves in it. So I went with I'm not happy with your performance, which has motivated most of them, with the exception of Costina. He's been one of the better players on the pitch, so we'll say there's a lot more to come from you. Get back out there. We haven't made any tactical changes as of yet. I don't want to get too twitchy too early, but we're starting this half with a highlight, and it's Benfica immediately. We haven't been able to touch the ball yet. Let's see what's going to happen here, and it's a goal. Mariano scores 30 seconds into the half. Not the way we wanted to start, obviously. They had a bit more of a tongue lashing at half-time. And, oh dearie me. Okay, we've got a chance to get back into it here with the corner. Costina's picked the ball up, dangerous position. Gold, can he get it back in the box? Get that cross in? Yes, he's got down to the byline. Villanueva in the space now. Villanueva, come on, do something. Back to Gold. Back to Villanueva. Back to Gold. Okay, back to Villanueva. Back to Gold. Oh my God. Finally, though. Oh, that one did not cross the line. How did that not cross the line? Oh, come on. Come on. No, the chance has gone. And now we've got Benfica on the break with Jota. Come on, get that ball off him. All right, the attack breaks down there, but I can't believe that didn't go in. I think that's the kind of thing that gives me the feeling that this is not going to be our day. But, well, come on. Let's see. Don't concede here. Don't concede here, and maybe there's still hope that we can get back into it. Oof, good save from Ferreira. I did wonder if I'd spoken too soon. Maybe I have. No, another good save from Ferreira. Goes behind for a corner. Corner coming in now. Jota taking it. Villanueva clears. Santana. Can we get a break here with Santana? Maybe. No, he gets bundled off the ball. Okay, demand more again. And again, Benfica looking threatening, but now we have got the break. Costina plays in Santana. He's behind the defenders, and he's equalised. Yes, that's what he does best. 31st goal of the season from that man. Fantastic. Beautiful stuff. Toubé just flicked it onto Costina. Costina picked out Santana. Santana knew exactly where he needed to be. Now, that's what we're talking about. Right, I'm going to bring on Osama Rashid here, so he's going to come in for Ryan Gold. Just get that more experienced head on the pitch. Also going to bring on Kenji Gure for Carlos Jr. Right, 2 experienced players coming on who'll hopefully calm things down in this final 20 minutes. Right, we're just going to make some changes here just as Benfica got a highlight from corner, so I might be undoing a lot of these very shortly. Assuming we survive the corner, we're going to up the time wasting, going to tell the team to be a bit more disciplined and work the ball into the box. Anything we can do just to hold on to it. All right, let's see what happens from this corner. Can we clear it? Kinda. The danger's still here, though. Benfica looking to break us down. Oh, and they've got Wagyu in way too much space. Juanola clears it, but Wagyu keeps it in. Rashid with the flick on. Do we get the break here? Santana wins it. He bundles the defender off the ball. Come on, Santana. Keep going. Keep going. Plays it back to Costina. Rashid. Come on. Yes, we're getting the break here. Toubé. Out to Gure. Gure the substitute. Costina. Rashid with the shot. And it's gone in somehow. The goalkeeper spilled it. The goalkeeper made a complete pig's ear of that. We're 2-1 up with 6 minutes to play. Oh, could another shock victory over Benfica be on here. That would be, oh dearie me, terrible goalkeeping, schoolboy goalkeeping that, but could it be that we're on to beat Benfica for the second time in a month? Oh, straight to a highlight from kickoff. We do not like this. This is going to be Benfica bar, but maybe they're going to just commit too many men forward now and leave gaps. We can't exploit it this time. Now we've got to watch out for that quick counter from Benfica. They're going for long balls forward now. They're piling men into the box, and they've equalised immediately. Ugh, that's annoying. Right, we're into stoppage time. I guess at this point, yeah, we settle for the point. We're going to make one final substitution then. We're going to bring on Pedrinho in midfield. We'll take off Tube, so we've got faith in you. Get out there, Pedrinho, and see if you can help us secure this, ride out this 4 minutes. We'll happily take another couple of minutes with no highlights, and we're going to have a final twist by the looks of things. And it's Benfica with the ball. They're looking for that winner, that killer winner here. And they're through. Ferreira with a fantastic save. He has been shortlisted for the Liga NOS Goalkeeper of the Year. And based on saves like that, I think he deserves it. Watch now as he bundles the ball into his own goal. Thankfully, he doesn't. We hold on for a point. 2-2. All right, big news ahead of the game with Chaves. Braga have lost to Nacional. Tough running for Braga, has to be said, playing Porto and then Nacional in consecutive weeks. So we're a point clear of them. We play tomorrow. If we win, we guarantee 5th. A few changes from the Benfica game. Silva comes into defence, Villanueva suspended. Rashid reclaims his place in the starting 11. Glauber comes in for Carlos Jr. and Ennis comes in up front. Thiago Santana requested a week off. Right, so get out there and impress me is the message to the boys. Adding that we've got faith in them. Hopefully they consider this to be a big enough game to put the effort in. Otherwise it's going to go to the final matches of the season. So Chaves, we played them recently because of, all the games being postponed at various points throughout the season. We beat them quite easily, so we'll be looking for another fairly easy win today to keep the fans happy and guarantee that Europa Conference League spot. Rashid does well there to hold on to the ball. Costina drives forward, tries to find Ennis, but doesn't quite do it. Now we've got the attack continuing. Rashid again. Again, he holds on to the ball under pressure, but Patrick's crossfield ball doesn't find its target. Never mind, we get the chance to come again. Glauber now. Patient build-up, so it's good. We're not panicking. Jean-Patrick this time. Can he get his cross? Can he find his man? Yes, he does. That was a well-worked goal. That was just persistent, pressing, keeping the pressure up, winning the ball back as soon as we lost it. Fantastic commitment and determination from the players. Jean-Patrick setting up Glauber. Glauber's now scored 4 goals this season. He's really turning into a good player, a good squad member, and I'm hoping next season he's going to step up and claim that right-wing spot for his own. Okay, quick praise shout. Glauber now working the short free kick routine and has a shot at the end of it. Doesn't get the goal this time. We might get a goal here though. Gold with the free kick swinging in. Lucas picks up the clearance. Silva to Ennis, and Ennis scores his 9th goal of the season. He has been a capable backup for Santana. Had a couple of dry spells, but Santana's the man. Ennis has either played when we've gone, on the rare occasions we've gone with 2 strikers up top, or on days like today when Santana's needed a rest. 2-0 up. Get in. Okay, Chaves looking to get back in this before half-time. Decent effort, but luckily for us, the header does not find the target, but they're starting to come back into it a bit now. We've got to be careful here. We've got to keep our form going, keep our pressure up, keep our composure, before the half-time break. Chavez don't have anything to play for at this stage in the season. As I mentioned earlier, you can see there they are a good 6 points clear of that relegation playoff spot. Anyway, but we need this win much more than they do. So let's make sure we get it. Jean-Patrick now going all the way over to the right-hand side of the pitch. Glauber plays through Costina. Costina goes down. We'll see. The commentary suggesting it looks harsh. The referee's off to the video review stand. I have a feeling he's going to give this one. I do, just based on past experience of these situations in FM. Let's have a look. Are we getting our penalty? Yes, we are. Santana would normally take our penalties, but obviously not in the starting 11 today. So it's going to be Osama Rashid. He puts it away 3-0. Nicely done. So we're very happy with the way things are going as we get the second half underway. 45 minutes away from maintaining the status quo, I guess it would be. It's been a weird old season, what with that long break in the middle due to the World Cup, with hardly playing any league matches before February due to European and domestic cup competitions. But anyway, we nearly let that one in. We just about managed to scramble it away. Yeah, anyway, we've ended up more or less where we started last time. It's a shame we couldn't take a bit more of a step forward this year, get Europa League or Champions League qualification. But, we'll take what we get. Hopefully we can get back in the group stages in the Conference League and have a good crack at it. Maybe reach the knockout rounds next time. Anyway, Ambrose pulls one back. His third goal of the season. I was warned that he was the danger man. If he's only scored 3 goals, 2 goals prior to this game, I'm not sure why my scouts and data analysts were thinking that. Anyway, good goal, well taken. Let's hope that's not the beginnings of a comeback. Just a couple of substitutions. Kenji Guri coming on for Glauber. Glauber was playing very well, of course, scored the goal, but just bring on that experienced head for this final 23 minutes. And we brought in Tube Akgun in midfield for Ryan Gold. Like-for-like substitution, that one. Just want these guys to go out there and bring us that 3 points home. That final substitution, we'll bring on Mansour, give him a chance to stretch his legs. It's his 100th appearance, apparently. He's just coming back from injury, so there'll be a nice way to get him back up to speed before the summer break. But anyway, a highlight here for Chavez. I hope they don't score now, then I'll be worried. Oh, dearie me. Oh, what the hell was that? I mean, the ricocheted clearance was bad enough, but then what was that with the goalkeeper at the end? Oh, dearie me. Look at that. Juan, pinball, and then Ferreira. I don't understand how that was physically possible for him to get a hand to it and divert it into the net there, but right, we have better be careful for this final 5 minutes. If we can get a goal here, though, Gure breaks through. He goes for glory, but he wins a corner. Let's see if we can keep the pressure up. Come on. If we make this 4-2 now, then we can breathe easily. Patrick swings it to the far post, but Ennis can't get there. And now, it's Robinho and Chavez have the break. Gure, tactical foul. Is he going to get sent off? No, he gets a yellow. But it did the trick. That's what we brought him on for. Experienced head. 5 minutes of stoppage time now. Chavez going to spoil the party and make us wait another week to confirm 5th place. Jean-Patrick now looking to put the game beyond doubt. He's charging forward. He's got Ennis ahead of him. Ennis, Gure takes it. Gure scores. Fantastic stuff. So glad I brought that guy on. Not only has he scored the goal that sealed the victory, but he hacked down the guy who could have equalised moments before. Well, that's the kind of player he is. What can I say? Look at that, though. He still had to beat his man. He still had to place the shot. Well taken goal. And now Gure's injured with seconds left on the clock. He's done it all in his little cameo appearance today. Well, and now we're going to have an extra 3 minutes to play because he got injured. But we survived to the final whistle. 4-2 victors. And that guarantees 5th place, which if you'd seen the league table, well, you did see the league table in the last episode. If you'd seen it several months ago, you'd be surprised. So there you go. We've secured our top 5 finish. Gure is going to be out for 3 weeks with a pulled calf muscle. But that is fantastic stuff from us. All confirmed. The fact that we're 5th, not 6th, as I said at the top of the episode, means we will not lose out if Ferenc take a spot, even as losing cup finalists. So I'm just going to skip ahead to the end of the season now, and we'll see what the final table looks like. So our final match of the season was a 1-1 draw, played off camera as there was nothing at stake. Penafiel, bottom of the table, they took an early lead. Glauber got us back in it. Carlos Jr., as it says here, bidding farewell. Of course, he's been here on loan for like 10 years or something, and he's finally moving on. And he missed a penalty. Would you believe it? What a way to say goodbye to the fans. Right, so there's confirmation of the final table. We secure 5th and guaranteed Europa Conference League football next season. Maritimo, just below us, are going to have to wait for the outcome of the cup final before they find out whether they get to take a spot or not. Sporting Lisbon, champions, breaking Porto's recent dominance. And Braga dropped off incredibly. Terrible run. 3 defeats in a row near the end of the season there, but look at that. They had to play Nacional twice, Sporting twice, Porto twice, and the mighty Santa Clara in their last 8 games, and they did not do very well. So, a topsy-turvy season. Really crazy, this Qatar 2022 World Cup season. I'll be glad when we get to Football Manager. I guess it'll be Football Manager 2024, when finally that won't appear in the game anymore. Anyway, that's thinking a long way into the future. Maybe I'll be on 1,000 subs by then. So yeah, we've got a B- here. They're pleased with the entertaining football, satisfied that we've developed players with the club. So youth system, so that's Glauber, even though the youth facilities at present are abysmal. But overall, bit of a treading water season, but happy to have completed it more than anything else. So we're going to look to kick on next season. We've got to look to push top 3 next season. Get Champions League money. Do give me your predictions down in the comments, how you think we'll do next season, what you think we need to focus on in the summer transfer window, and let me know also just what you thought of our season overall. And I thank you very much for watching it. Please do hit that like button if you've enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I'm Dodgy Gamer, and I'll see you again soon.